Southwest Florida, welcome back to Leap His Live here at the African Network of Southwest Florida's 2016 annual gala here, the holiday gala. It happens every holiday season, and it brings out all of Southwest Florida to participate in what is a spectacular event. We have about 500 people here now. They're filing in. We're at the reception phase. Shortly, I'm going to be moving inside to do some interviews and to participate as the keynote speaker in tonight's affairs. These gentlemen here that you see on my left and right, these are civil rights icons. Excuse me. We have here Willie Battle. I'll just call him civil rights icon, NAACP, SCLC, the works. It's Willie Green. This is Willie Green. Over here we have Willie Battle, civil rights icon, NAACP, SCLC, the works. Too much. Their resumes are too long. Million Man March, all kinds of things. School desegregation, all these kind of things. Okay, so instead of spending too much time on that, it's not every day I get to talk to these gentlemen, so I'm going to talk to them. Willie Green, welcome to Leap His Live, man.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Willie Battle, welcome to Leap His Live.
Thank you.
The two Willies. Now, very few people in Southwest Florida are going to get this type of interview. These are like my uncles. They've taken care of me for the past 25 or so years since I've been in Southwest Florida. They know that I have never, ever sold my people out. If I did, they would take me behind the woodshed and jack me up. Is that right, Willie Green?
Got that right.
Man, congratulations and thank you for all of the work that you have been able to do here in Southwest Florida in terms of civil rights. Give us a little summary of where we are in terms of Southwest Florida in terms of civil rights. Have you seen a lot of much improvement since the 1960s?
Certainly. Of course, I came to Fort Myers in 1953, and it's a long way where we are now from where we were then.
What stands out most to you?
The manner in which black people or people, African Americans, we've been 3 or 4 different races, you know. African Americans are treated. Segregation is behind us. This was a 100% segregated. We're 100% integrated. Economic, we are better off. And I tend to tell people when they say we are no better off, they need to have been here in 53.
That's right. When we couldn't even go across the tracks, right?
Right. That couldn't be downtown after 6 o'clock in the evening.
Now, you've come out tonight. I haven't seen you here in the past. I guess Willie Green has brought you out and told you how great this event is. Are you excited about tonight?
I'm very excited. Yeah, I was instrumental in helping Dr. Bradshaw get started here. And I hear that he's going to be leaving us, and I thought this may be the last chance I get to say goodbye.
And I met with Dr. Bradshaw, and he spoke highly of you and Willie Green, Willie Battle. Okay, this is Willie Green, the two Willies. Willie Battle. Willie Green talked about early on how you guys were instrumental in supporting Dr. Bradshaw, who's an African-American, who's the president of Florida Gulf Coast University. He's now wrapping up about 10 years here, and he's going to be moving on to retirement. What do you recall mostly about attending some of those interview meetings for Dr. Bradshaw?
Oh, one thing about him that he did what he said he gonna do. He gonna work hard in the community. You might not see him physical, but he'll be working. And he did that. Every event that we went to, he always recognized Mr. Green and Mr. Battle. He always.
Now, what does it mean to Southwest Florida, to Florida Gulf Coast University, to have a person who's the president of the university and they happen to be an African American? How does that help in terms of moving progress along?
Well, it helped the young that they can make it too. They can get in that position, which we came a long ways because it couldn't even go out to the college, period. Like, we couldn't even come to this motel.
Right.
You know, now things are changing.
Now, you've been to several of these. You brought your good friend Willie Green here now and to support Dr. Bradshaw tonight, who will be honored. What do you hope when people leave here tonight? What do you hope they would take from this event?
Well, I hope they will go back and try to do the same thing, try to get a education to be able to be a principal, a dean, a president, that the doors are open, but you have to open them too. You know, you have to go and don't believe what people say. You can't do this, you can't do that, because there's a proven two peoples here that prove that it can be done.
Good. Mr. Willie Green, the status of you guys made the NAACP what it is today here in Lee County. What do you think about the status of the NAACP right now? Is something we can be proud of or not?
Well, of course, there's always room for improvement, but I'm very proud of the advancement that the NAACP makes. Obviously, they're not going in the same direction, but it's not needed. Each generation accomplishes a particular milestone that is necessary for us to finally arrive. I never criticize the other man's journey because I walk miles in their shoes. And they're not easy. It's the easiest thing in the world is to say what someone else is not doing, but what are you doing?
We lost one of our civil rights icons last year, Veronica Shoemaker. I got both of you civil rights icons here now, and I know you, Willie Green, got a chance to speak at her the funeral. So kind of sum up Veronica Shoemaker, what your thoughts were about her.
Veronica was certainly a courageous, committed person. I supported her. During
nothing supersedes Leap His Live, bro.
The early days, during the early days of her struggle, and she was a personal friend, and the family, Sapp family, of course, is all personal friends. And I think that Shoemaker, what I say, if there were no Shoemaker, there probably wouldn't be a Willie Green.
Wow. And what's your thoughts on Veronica Shoemaker, man? Keep your head up. Stop playing with those keys, man. We're on TV.
Well, I think the same thing. She worked with me when I was younger to be a good civil rights worker, and things that I never forget, you know. And it led me into how it goes. And I'm proud of her.
Final two questions for each of these gentlemen as we're going to be moving inside, and we'll come back later on and do some more interviews. Gentlemen, this is a rare interview. I'm going to be turning this interview into the Black History Museum for the archives. I'm getting a chance to talk to some legends in our community. And I want to ask you guys, if people look back years from now and they want to remember Willie Green, what do you want them to think about Willie Green?
I gave it my best, and I helped someone.
And Willie Battle?
Well, the same thing. You know, I helped a lot of people go into business, and to be a man and a woman, how to stand up and be kind of for, how to dress when you go for a job, and all those things worked out.
As the Lee County Black History Society, the Williams Academy Museum, this interview will be going straight to the historical archives here in Southwest Florida of the black community, and no more people or better representatives in the Black History archives in Lee County than Willie Green and Willie Battle, two of my good friends.
It's Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.